Welcome to the video I thought I would never be making, certainly in 2026. Now, 7 weeks ago, I was sent an invitation to play in the WDF World Masters, the World Open, etc., over in Las Vegas. That was an invitation that came from England Darts. I took that invitation, as we know, and it went quite well. Had it not been the 50th year anniversary of that event, had it not been the World Masters, an iconic event, had it not been Las Vegas, all these things coming together, there is no way I would have been playing darts in 2026. However, I gave it a proper run-up, I gave it proper preparation, and it worked out quite well. And it's left me with decisions to make. The decision's quite easy for me to make right now. It gave me 120 points, not too far away from Lakeside, with 8 empty boxes still to go. If you're unfamiliar with the WDF, how the system works is you get 10 boxes of which you can put points in. Your best 10 scores count. So if you go to 15 events, only your top 10 count. I've got 8 empty boxes and 120 points on the board. So it seems like Lakeside is something I have to have a go at. So let's look at the diary. Here we go. This is what we've got. Croatia. I'm going to this event, and that is happening this very week. I'll be flying out as you're probably watching this. There are 4 events, 3 bronze, 1 silver. The grading of the event depends how many points there are, but 4 events there to really give me a bit of a base. So definitely going to that one. There is a possibility that I could possibly make either the Welsh or Austria, depending. Now, originally, we had plans that weekend, non-work related plans. It's my 40th birthday that very weekend, the 28th of August, on the Friday. So we had plans. I was going to go to the wrestling at Wembley. This might change. I might sack that off, and depends how the first one goes. If the first one goes okay, I'll have to go to this one. If it goes bad, I probably won't. And if it goes really well, I won't need to. It's kind of, if it's in the middle, I might need to go to this as well. So there might be an opportunity there in regards to that. This weekend I kept free anyway. Catalonia. I've got a lot of friends within the world of darts, and a lot of them are going to Barcelona. So I was going to go there for the fun. Like, I was going to go for it. Was I going to play? I don't know. It was an option if I wanted to play or not. But I was going to go spend some time with some friends. Now, that could change. Now announced on the same weekend here, you'll see Iceland. An event I've won before. But this is 1 silver, 1 bronze. This is 2 bronze. So there could be a pivot point here where I look at going to Iceland. So that could be on the cards. I'm meant to be playing in a charity football match for a friend of mine who unfortunately is going to be leaving us in the very near future. A bit of a fundraiser. That's on the Sunday, so the chances are I can't get to that one. These ones probably a bit too much travel in regards to getting there for those. This one's interesting, Turkey, because it's midweek, and I believe I'm available. However, the issue with that is it's like a week-long event, so that might not be on the cards. This could be, though, Hungary, a gold, a silver, and a bronze event. I've just got to move some commentary around. Hopefully I can do that. That would make this available to me. So that would give me 3 events. And then the ending here, the Lakeside Open. That is the last event on the calendar. So I reckon I can make 3 out of those 4 events possible. Now, if you remember, I've got 8 boxes. Fill those, I should be okay. So Lakeside becomes a possibility. Now, why do I want to do this? I want to do this for a couple of reasons. First time I went to Lakeside, I didn't do it right. It was that year there where I wore the Dart Break Kids shirt. I kind of went there thinking it was the end of me playing darts rather than just accepting it for what it was. I was looking at the issues and the limitations I was facing rather than the possibilities and what I could do. Things have changed, you know, the last sort of 8 to 10 months, you know, the treatment I've been having, the work I've been doing, the injury has subsided. I've told that story a few times, but I just didn't have any ambition to sort of get into darts because I thought my game would be a lot further away than where it realistically is. If we look at how I performed over in Las Vegas, there was 98 averages, 100 averages, there was a good run, good performances, to the point where I think I could actually do okay at Lakeside and I could commit to it. and I'm not psychologically afraid to do so this time. When I did it last time, I was very afraid to go up there as such. Andy Cornwall talks about, when preparation to it, almost developing dartitis. That was the fear of throwing the dart due to the pain. It was also the fear of what was to come, because like I kind of accepted that I couldn't win it. Where now I think I can, and I think if I could commit to it the same way I did Las Vegas, where I could train properly, I could practice with Kevin Painter properly, I could go to the gym, I could do all these things, that maybe it could be a lot better. And I think I owe it to myself to give it a proper go and to see how far I can really get in there. Not only that, the support I received during my time in Las Vegas, I got more support out there than when I played in World Championships, when I won tour cards, when I was playing on the PDC Pro Tour. So I get that there's a lot of people that want to see this journey, and I will do video diaries and vlogs and put all this together and just see how far that it's possible to go with this. And as always, the biggest dilemma right now is the diary. Like, how can I fit this in? Well, actually, looking ahead, I thought maybe there is somewhere I can have the best of both worlds. I've always assumed that I have to have one or the other. I either have to do my meet, and the thing is, this is the thing as well. It's not just when you hear me on a microphone, or I'm doing my commentary work, or I'm doing something in front of camera for OLBG, when I'm doing something for like the bookies, when I'm doing things for Sky, or whether I'm on the radio with the BB, whatever it is. There's a lot of things I do that you don't see as well. There's a lot of things I do behind the camera, or like there's a lot of roles and things I do within darts that make it tricky. But I could have the best of both worlds. The WDF provides a system here with the World Championship at the end of the year where I probably can make enough events to qualify for that, and I can keep the level up. One of the things I always worried about was going to tournaments rusty and not being able to produce. Well, I've just kind of squashed that concern over in Las Vegas. So maybe what we're looking at here is the chat that, yes, I can carry on working in the roles I work now, but there might be an opportunity that I could maybe become one of these Lakeside regulars, and this could be where I can enjoy my darts at the same time. Q School's completely off the card still at the moment, guys. That's a certainty, because even going to Q School to get on the Challenge Tour, I don't think, I cover more than half the Pro Tours. I did 20 of them last year. I've done 18 of them this year. So I don't think it's right for the event that you have someone commentate on one event and play in another. I don't think it looks right. I don't think editorially it makes sense. And I don't think it's respectful enough to the role. So that's completely off the cards. But there's a real genuine opportunity and system here to play on an iconic stage every single year, and I can map out a journey that allows me to do so. Just picking out those gold events. You've got the Irish Classic straight away in November, a gold event. There's gold events around all the time, and there's a chance here that I could put this together. However, that's a lot further in the future. For now, we are off to Croatia. That is a certainty. And let's see where this journey takes us. Hopefully, actually, I'm not going to say hopefully. We'll go pick up one of them titles and we'll see where the journey takes us. Video diary coming on the other side of this. I'll catch you soon.